speaking of Memphis, Navy beat Memphis. Big family reunion there. Keenan Reynolds, the quarterback, he's going to set the all-time touchdown record. They got the ball at the 1-yard line, and what's my quarterback do? He changes the call and gives it to somebody else who scores the touchdown. That's being unselfish, and Keenan joins us now. Did I set the scene correctly, Keenan?
You did. That's really what happened. But before we start,
okay.
A little birdie told me that Fritzy, one of the producers, has the Army hat on. So before we do the interview, can we get him to take the Army hat off?
Wow.
Would you like for him to drop and maybe give you 10 push-ups?
Yeah, that's
all right.
work.
Fritzy, take off the hat, and you know what? Maybe 5 push-ups. He might get injured here, Keenan. So, Fritzy, can you do 5 push-ups here? I said to him, Fritzy, you know Keenan is at Navy, and he goes, yeah, but I wanted to wear something for Veterans Day. So, how's Fritzy? So he took the hat off and he's doing his push-up. So now we can start. So set the scene here. How many family members were at the Memphis game for you? See you set the NCAA record for touchdowns.
We'll just do the 10th. There we go.
A lot. I can't even give you a specific number. I had a lot of family and friends, some of which I didn't even know were coming or were there until I saw pictures on social media afterward. And they all kind of came, obviously, to see me break the record. And, that particular play you talked about before you brought me in, they put everybody on the line. I mean, they had like 9 guys on the line. So really it was a no-brainer for me. My focus was sealing the win, and we needed another touchdown to seal the win. And I saw that there was an easy opportunity for, DeMond to score on a toss play. So I just used the ability that's given to quarterbacks in our offense to change the play and get us into the right play.
What's Veterans Day mean to you?
It's a big deal, actually being in the military, you kind of have more of an appreciation for it. But, I kind of get uncomfortable when people tell me Happy Veterans Day because I don't feel like I've done anything yet. I don't think I'm worthy of receiving that greeting. When I think about veterans, I think about people that are obviously out there right now putting their lives on the line, sacrificing day in and day out for us to have our freedoms, for us to, play football, talk about football, watch football, all those good things. I think about those that came before us that, lost their lives in action or may have been wounded in action, that, kept our country safe even before I was born. So, when I think about Veterans Day, I really have a greater appreciation for those people, those men and women that are currently and did put their lives on the line for us every day.
Well, as you move up, when you graduate, and the military commitment is there. Like in your mind, are you prepared? You have to be prepared to serve. And do you have to put it in your mind, I'm prepared to serve wherever they send me?
Definitely. That's something that you have 2 years to think about here at the Naval Academy before you sign your commitment. That do you really want to be a part of this? Do you really know what you're getting yourself into once you sign on the dotted line saying that you're going to commit 5 years after graduation at least? And so it's a big step. And, I'm well aware of what's ahead of me. I'm well aware that, you can go anywhere where the Navy feels like they need you. So I think everybody that, has made that commitment understands that and is acceptive of that commitment.
Any chance of playing in the NFL?
I don't know. We'll just have to see. I don't want to speculate or talk too much about it. I'm just focused on the now, and then, down the road, when the opportunity and time comes, we'll address it then.
What's the daily schedule? Do you have the day off today on Veterans Day?
I do. So, I got to sleep in today. I'm actually about to go pick some food up once I get off the interview and then come back and get ready for practice.
Okay, wait a minute. So, what time? I said you got up before 6:15 this morning. What time did you get up?
About 8:45.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Yeah, today was a nice day. It doesn't usually always happen that way.
Okay, what is normal, though? What time would you be up before 6 o'clock?
Not that early. I usually be up about 6:15. Come down, get some treatment in the mornings, 6:30, then run to breakfast, and then head to class. And I usually have class all morning. No afternoon classes, fortunately. And that's not always the case here at the Naval Academy. I got lucky with my schedule this semester. But usually I spend most of the afternoon, whether it be maybe trying to squeeze in a nap or doing some kind of treatment, or, maybe getting some extra stretching and lifting in if I can, doing some homework, and then we're right into practice. in the late afternoon, about 4 o'clock. And then after practice, dinner, and up to my room to do homework or whatever I got to get done that night.
Are you guys allowed to have posters on your walls?
Yes, but you don't really see too much. Not that much room for them. I mean, a lot of guys, like my roommate's from Nebraska, so he has a big Nebraska Cornhuskers flag hanging on his on his corkboard by his desk. And then a lot of people have flags up and whatnot. So
now I'm looking at, is this your schedule? Financial analysis, national security decision making in the cyber age, politics of irregular warfare, political philosophy. Are those some of the classes you're taking?
Yes, sir.
Okay. That sounds interesting, challenging. Now you have a PE class. You have tennis though on there.
Yes.
All right. Come on. How are you doing in tennis?
I got an A. I won the tournament. I won in the tournament. And I got an A. So.
Oh, how many guys did you beat?
Well, I only had to play one game.
Oh, come on. That doesn't count as a championship.
Yeah, well, I had to sit out a couple of classes, because of some impromptu injuries from Saturday's game. So I wasn't able to play a couple of classes. But, when I got back into the rhythm, he was like, hey, if you win this game, then, you get an A. So me and my partner, we won the game, and we got an A in the class.
We're talking to Keenan Reynolds, the Navy quarterback. He's got SMU coming up this weekend. Can I get something from this game to put in the man cave?
Depends on what you want. A lot of people probably going to be wanting some gear, family and whatnot.
I'm just saying socks.
They're going to be dirty, but sure.
No, I want game used, unwashed socks from the record-setting game.
I'm pretty sure if my mom hearing this, she's probably upset right now. She probably wants the whole uniform.
Oh, ask Mom for one sock. I have a sock Hall of Fame here, Keenan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I think we can work something out with her.
I mean, I've got socks from the Women's World Cup, Abby Wambach. I got socks from a guy who set the all-time scoring record in college basketball. So you just go up there with the other great socks of all time.
Well, we can definitely work something out.
All right,
sure.
And I'll give Mom a shout-out, too. What's your mom's name?
Jackie Reynolds.
All right, Jackie, we're going to hang this up in the man cave. Just want to let you know that your son is in good hands here and will proudly display the socks from the record-setting touchdown game against SMU. And I have you scoring 4 touchdowns this weekend.
Wow, I appreciate that prediction.
And what's Army in store for this year?
The Army-Navy game every year is always tough. It doesn't matter. You can throw records, past accomplishments, whatever, out the way. None of that matters. They're going to play us tough. We're going to play them tough. It's going to be a battle. It's going to be a dogfight. Once December 12th rolls around, then we'll be able to talk about, what happened in that game. But right now, my sole focus is SMU.
Yeah, but you want to graduate without losing to Army.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that's every person at any service academy. Nobody wants to lose to another service academy the whole time they're there. And I can definitely tell you that the guys here at the Neighborhood Academy are the same way.
How much smack talk goes on during that game?
Not that much, actually. I mean, other than your usual football chatter, nothing too crazy. Most of the time, it's just hard play. Whistle to whistle. They play just as hard as we do. Probably one of the playing service academies. I'm always the source because those guys, every play they're hitting you. They're not taking any plays off. They're not going to quit. It doesn't matter what the score is. So usually, once we play a service academy, like in the morning after, I'm really hurt.
Did you think about going to West Point?
They didn't recruit me, so no.
Oh.
I don't think my mom would have appreciated me being in the Army.
Wait, she would have wanted you to go to West Point?
No, she wouldn't have.
Oh, okay.
I had to kind of convince her with the Navy, but she wouldn't have wanted me to go to the Army.
If you didn't go to Navy, where were you going?
Well, I was between here and Air Force, so it was one of those 2 schools.
Nice. Good for you. Hey, the resume is very impressive, and good luck with the record, and good luck against Army as well. Thanks for joining us, Keenan, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, that's Keenan Reynolds.